All right, you ready?
Yes.
Good evening. Welcome to Teen Court. Tonight we'll be hearing the case State of Florida versus Ruby for the offense of petty theft. This case will be conducted using the grand jury format. Jury, will you please stand and raise your right hand?
Jury stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will well and truly try the issues between the state of Florida and the defendant and render a true sentence according to the law and the evidence? Please say it. Members of the jury, I will now provide you with the facts of this case as reported by law enforcement, the defendant's statement regarding these events, and additional information about the defendant. The following is the police report of the offense. The defendant entered the store with the co-defendant and selected food from the deli. They proceeded to eat the food and discard the containers on shelving throughout the store. Security observed the defendant and co-defendant selecting several items and placed these items in the co-defendant's purse. They then proceeded through the checkout cashier to pay for candy only. The defendant and co-defendant were stopped by security. The concealed items were located and they both admitted to eating food without paying. The victim's statement is as follows. The defendant stated she and her 14-year-old friend walked to Walmart store after school because their friend wanted to get some craft items for a school project. Once they entered Walmart, they went to the deli and ordered some potato wedges and cheese sticks because they were hungry. They walked around the store and began eating the deli food. They placed the empty food container on a shelf. She and her friend began looking at different craft items. Her friend told her she was going to take the glitter pens, craft scissors, and colored paper. The defendant stated her friend placed the items inside the friend's purse. Her friend told her it was easy to steal from Walmart. The defendant decided to also steal some glitter pens and she placed them in her purse. They picked up some candy and paid for the candy only in the cashier line. The defendant and the co-defendant were stopped by security. The value of the items was $18. The defendant stated she only had 4 at the time. The defendant stated she had not stolen before, but she was with another friend one time who stole and did not get caught. Here is some additional information about the defendant for you to consider. Our defendant is 13 years old and she'll be entering 7th grade. She plans to graduate and become a teacher for special education students. She does extracurricular activities. She goes to Boys and Girls Club, plays softball, and babysits. She did get punishment for stealing. She was grounded at home and she had her cell phone taken away and she's not allowed to see her friends. She is going to be entering the 7th grade. All right, we're going to swear you in. So, will you please stand, face me, and raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear to affirm that the testimony you are about to give in this case will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I will. Members of the jury, you will now have the opportunity to ask questions of the defendant. After that, the defendant will have an opportunity to make any additional statement for you.
Why did you listen to your friend steal?
He said it was easy if you wouldn't get caught.
Or why did you go through with it?
Oh no. Free food is good food.
Do you not have enough money to buy the items?
Whatever comes to mind.
How much money did you have with you?
$4.
Why don't you use your credit card?
I'm 13. I don't have a credit card.
But you still stole.
Tell us in your own words what happened on that day.
Me and my friend, we came home from school and we needed to get supplies for our project. So we went to Walmart and we bought craft stuff and we were hungry, so we got some food from the deli, and she put it in her purse. After we were eating it, she put some of it in her purse, and we put the containers they came in on the shelf, and then she told me it was easy to steal from Walmart, so we grabbed more food, and we got some little glitter glue sticks, and we only paid for candy, and then we got caught.
Have you ever stolen before?
No, but once me and my friend, we were at a store and she stole. We didn't get caught them.
Okay.
Are you still see that friend that stole them?
Why did you think it would be easy to steal from Walmart? She told me it would. Why did you believe her? I don't know.
If you have waited to get the food when you have enough money.
I could have. That's hungry then.
What kind of food did you steal?
Cheese sticks and potatoes.
Why would you eat raw potatoes?
Well, they were like French fries. They were potato wings.
Did it ever cross your mind that, you know, if you want to be I heard you wanted to be a teacher sometime, that being by stealing, that maybe that would make it be a problem for you to be a teacher someday?
Do you have any other after-school activities that could have prevented you from going with your friend in the first place?
I had a club with a bunch of friends, and I babysit and I play softball.
So why didn't you do one of those instead of going to Walmart?
At what time were you playing against the items you stole?
We had an art project for school.
If you had gotten away with it, would you steal again?
I don't know.
How much time do you spend with your friend?
Well, I'm grounded now, so I don't really spend time with her anymore.
So what was, after that you were grounded, what was your punishment from your parents?
I got my phone taken away, and I'm not allowed to see my friend anymore.
And how long are you to go without your phone?
3 weeks.
Okay.
Why did you go specifically to Walmart? Why didn't you go to Dollar Tree? Everything is cheaper at Dollar Tree.
I don't know. I guess I didn't think about that.
I have a last question for you. Have you ever tried any drugs or alcohol before?
No.
What other store did you steal at work?
It was Publix.
Doctor, do you feel ashamed?
Okay.
How did your parents feel when they found out you got caught? Or when you got caught, how did your parents feel about it?
They were kind of mad and sad at the same time.
And,
What did you steal from Publix?
Actually, I didn't steal it. My friend did. She stole a thing of bubble gum.
What was the total amount of the items you stole from Walmart?
About $20. Oh, that was stole.
Like 10-ish. Doctor, how much would it cost if you had bought all the items?
It would have been like $20.
Why did you go out with your friend? Because you knew she had stole something from the past. And if you knew she stole something from the past, why did you go with her if you knew she steals?
Did you ever consider that there would be any punishment for your actions?
No,
concluded the questioning for this proceeding. At this time, Ruby, you have the opportunity to make a statement to the jury. Is there anything else you would like to tell them before they deliberate on your sanctions? Members of the jury, you are charged with an important and solemn duty. You are charged with evaluating all the evidence you have heard today, and upon consideration of that evidence, reaching a fair and just sentence. Guilt is not the issue in this case. The defendant has admitted to committing the act in question. Therefore, your only duty is to determine the appropriate sanctions for the defendant. In reaching your decision, you must consider all the evidence presented to you tonight, which consists of the summary information which I read to you and the defendant's testimony. Once in the jury room, you must first select a jury foreperson. The jury foreperson will be responsible for completing the sentencing form and announcing the verdict to the courtroom once deliberations have concluded. At this time, I will hand the staff person the sentencing form, she already has, and she will escort you to deliberation room.
Letters of apology to.
So who do you think that Ruby needs to write a letter of apology to?
Walmart.
Okay, so we have Walmart and who else?
Friend.
To the friend?
No.
Publix?
No. I'd say parents and Walmart.
Okay.
So she was at this Walmart with this friend who stole. This was the first time that they stole from a store. So would you guys recommend for her to have no association with her friend? What are your thoughts? Should she still hang out with her? Okay. So we can put down there no association with co-defendant.
Teen court jury duty.
So would you like for her to participate as a juror, like you guys did, 1 or 2 times? So she'll have an obligation to give sanctions out just like you guys would be giving her. Okay, so would you guys think that she would benefit from 1 time only or 2?
1.
Oh, 1? Okay, I see this. The next one?
Complete the steel class.
Now, this is mandatory because it stops theft early in learning. Like, as I mentioned before, it is an educational class and it only happens 1 time a month. So this is automatically done for any individual that has a petty theft, retail shoplifting. All right, what's the next one?
Community work service hours.
And what's in parentheses?
0 to 15.
Right. So she can do 0, none, or all the way up to 15. So you guys decide according to what she has going on in her life right now. She babysits.
35.
Softball.
So yes. So talk.
I'm with you. I'd probably say 5, but it's just me. Yeah. Billy,
Practice bottle.
okay, we agree on 5 hours.
They came up with 5 hours. You guys did good.
Curfew, 10 p.m. Weekdays, 10 p.m. and weekends, like public events.
Okay, so you guys can get specific. During the week, do you think that she should be home by a certain time? On the weekend, should she be home at a certain time, or do you just feel like you need to just follow what her parents already put into place?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Okay,
that's.
so then you guys have powers. So follow parents.
Restrictions, no shopping unless with a parent, no cell phone.
So she said restrictions, no shopping unless with the parent while she's in the program, and then also her cell phone. Do you guys think this should be on her sanction contract?
Like on social media.
Probably shouldn't go to the store unless she's.
That's fine.
So we're having some saying just the parents, no shopping unless with the parent. Some are saying restrictions on the cell phone, just the shopping.
Really. Would that mean like everything that is really all? like no phones during school hours, maybe. And,
Okay.
Like no phone during school hours, and no social media unless on the weekends, and you also have to be prepared for your shopping.
That sounds good to me.
Yep.
That is perfect.
The defendant has to write letters of apology to her parents and to Walmart. No association with the defendant. She has to serve in teen court jury duty one time and the seal class. She has to work 5 community service hours. She has to follow the parents' curfew, no talking with the parent, no cell phone during school, and only on weekends can she use social media. She has to write a 1-page essay on how a criminal record can impact future goals, and another essay on how to deal with depression. We have the special conditions for her, and we, the teen jury, hope that the following sanctions will help you learn that stealing can impact your future.
Ruby, do you understand the verdict? Your actions not only affect you, but also affect those around you. At this time, you have the opportunity to apologize to your parents for the consequences they must bear for your actions. You may also make a statement to anyone else in the courtroom. Would you like to apologize or make a statement now?
Apologize?
Let's say your parent was upset. You don't have to.
Sorry?
At this time, you're remanded to the teen court staff who will explain your sentence and answer any questions you may have. Good luck.
And that concludes teen court, and that is exactly how it goes.